Hello, hello, one and all. Brandon Carey is here. We're actually streaming on a Wednesday for once in my fucking life. And YouTube's gonna hit me for that because I want to get demonetized immediately. But that's okay. I don't actually need their ad revenue. But yes, I am here, and I am streaming some Hitman because the mad lads at IO Interactive have combined one of my favorite games, Hitman, with one of my favorite game modes, roguelikes. And so we're gonna do an actual roguelike Hitman campaign with their new Freelancer mode. Now let's first listen how to play this mode.
Welcome to the new game mode, Hitman.
I need to turn this up on your end a little bit. Forgive me. Forgive OBS.
Hi, welcome to the new game mode, Hitman 3 Freelancer. In this new roguelike game mode, you once again take on the role of Agent 47, the world's deadliest assassin. As a freelancer, you must take on various crime syndicates to keep the world in balance, gain new items, mercers, and mastery to become the ultimate freelancer. We are bringing a lot of new things with this game mode, and one of them is your brand new safe house, which
I have to admit, I like the
hub
safe
for
house.
planning your missions, or just
This looks like a fucking a really
between
cool
gigs.
place to hang out.
Welcome to Freelancer. A successful run in Freelancer consists of taking down 4 crime syndicate leaders of your choosing. Pick the syndicate you wish to go after.
Syndicate which go after.
As you identify and take down their lower members one after the other, you end up forcing their leader out of hiding, giving you a one-time
So a campaign is like
opportunity
4
to
mini
eliminate them
campaigns.
in a showdown. What that is, we'll get to a bit later.
I played the
This
beta
is your
for
campaign's
this.
progress. And as
If
you can
memory
see,
serves, this
we need
game
to
mode's
take on
actually
2 contracts
fairly
to get
tough.
to our first showdown and eliminate our first syndicate. Each syndicate has a syndicate.
Like, there's
type
actually there's actually a
so
fairly
you can
complicated
pick
mode.
different play styles
They
with
put
unique
some thought into
challenges for you
this.
to complete for extra payout. So choose wisely. Let's pick the investor as our first target. Your run will increase in difficulty after each completed showdown. Be careful, because as mentioned, Freelancer is a roguelike game mode. So if you fail a mission, you lose all the weapons and items you brought with you and half of your hard-earned mercers. But the campaign won't fail. All territories will, however, though, become alerted and they'll know that you are coming. But if you fail a showdown, you do not only lose your equipped weapons, items, and half of your mercers, you also fail the current campaign and have to start all over.
So the
from
big
scratch.
bosses, you can't fail those.
Each completed mission grants you XP for your overall mastery. And if you do the optional payout objectives, you'll also get mercers. Mercers are the in-game currency used to purchase new weapons and freelancer tools. The harder it is, the more mercers
Yeah,
you get.
so mercers are basically our currency that we use. Okay.
This is your center of operations. This is where you plan your missions, test your guns, choose your starting disguises, and more. But as you can see, it's pretty barren right now. But over time, this will become a worthy place for Agent 47 to prepare.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time in this mode. I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of
We don't
streams of
have that one
Freelancer
right now, but luckily we got
in
our
the
own
next
faithful
couple
ICA
of
19
weeks
classic baller.
and months,
It's not much, but it'll get the job done. Weapons
along
can be
with some
purchased
Marvel
from
Snap,
suppliers and found on
as the mood
location.
fits me.
If there's a rarity attached to a weapon, you can bring it back and place it on your gun rack and use it for future contracts.
This is gonna be exciting.
Now, let's go on our first mission so that we can corner the leader and get to our first showdown.
Welcome to Sapienza.
Every time you start in Freelancer, you start at a random starting location. Sometimes that's completely safe, and other times, just like now, deep in hostile territory.
So
When you look at the
okay.
map in Freelancer, you'll notice many new markers. Here we have couriers, suppliers, and safes. Couriers have mercers on them.
I wonder what it'd be like to play
Cool new weapons and
Freelancer
different
mode
tools
without
that
playing
you can
any of the
purchase.
actual, like,
And
the
safes
campaign.
can also be worth a visit. If you can
Because there will be people who buy Hitman World Assassination for this mode.
Supplier, let's find a courier to get some economy up and running. Now we got some mercers. Let's visit the
Because like me,
in Freelancer, suppliers can be located multiple places on each location.
I've played all of the maps to full mastery, so I have like I'm a little rusty, admittedly, but I am familiar with a lot of these maps,
It might be useful.
especially if they're Hitman 1 or Hitman 1 maps. I'm very well aware of those. I played those to
Find our
death.
target. Luckily, we know our way around. So, it's time to do the thing we do best.
I love the exploding
First
golf
mission is
ball.
done, and we even completed some of our optional payout objectives. Let's go back to our safe house and prepare for our next mission. When we complete a mission, as mentioned, carried gear with rarity is brought back to the safe house with us.
I haven't gone on Reddit in a
Drop the
very
gear,
long time.
Place it in storage or keep it in your inventory and bring it with you on your next mission.
Like Reddit is some of the best and worst internet all in one place.
Mastery will
But
overtime
for
unlock
me, the
these
problem is that
upper
it's
levels of the
usually
safe
more
house,
of the
new
latter.
interior, a wardrobe for us to change our starting disguises, a shooting range, and more. With Mastery, you can customize various parts of your safe house to match how you think Agent 47 should live. The more Mastery you get, the more will unlock in and around.
Oh,
your
I look
safe
forward to
house.
decorating this place. That's gonna be fun.
Going on a mission without any items can be tough. But after you complete your first mission, you'll unlock the supply crate. It will provide you with 3 randomized items and you can pick one of them. Keep an eye on your optional payout objectives for your current contract. One of these items might help you achieve them. Now, let's take on our next mission so that we can get to our first showdown.
This is a very long explanation for this mode, but I guess you kind of need it because there's a lot going on here.
We have now cornered the syndicate leader, the investor, and they're located in Dartmoor. Before we go there to find them, let's use our newly unlocked intel wall. This explains who our common target is. Study it. It will only benefit you on what's to come. In this case, we know the investor's agenda, tells, and looks. This makes it way easier for us to locate the real target. There are many lookalikes and other dangers lurking in a showdown, so we must be careful. And the further we are in our campaign,
The further we are in our campaign, the harder it
But this
gets.
first one should be manageable for a skilled freelancer like us. In showdowns, you must identify and eliminate the syndicate leader. In this
Yeah,
case,
I remember in the beta,
got
they
the
don't
intel, so
they give you a
locate
number of
syndicate
potential
leader.
targets, and you have to
You
use
must
the
find
tells to
suspects
figure out
and
which
compare
one's the
their
real
appearances
one.
and behaviors against
That's
your
a very
expectations.
fascinating
Then,
idea.
Take out your mark when you're confident of their identity. Remember to visit a supplier.
Probably not going to
and
be,
use
and,
all
and
the
it's
parts
definitely
and
like
recipes.
it's definitely
And
not
that
as clean as you
might
want it to
come
be.
in
Like it is a very
In your inventory, you will also find your new suspect camera. Use this to tag suspects in order to narrow down the search for the syndicate leader. Okay, here's one of the suspects. First up, this dude smokes and does not fit our mark. I'll mark them as a non-suspect. Second suspect reads too much. That does not fit our intel. They're not the one. We just got alerted that there are assassins nearby, so we have to be extra careful. Assassins are strong NPCs that are hiding in plain sight and protecting the suspects. But FYI, they don't always protect your target, but they hit hard, so you want to stay clear of them.
cool.
Narrowing down the search, we finally found the main suspect. This is the investor. Okay, let's take him out while the coast is clear.
I have found the while the
We made
coast
it.
is clear
Now
part
let's locate
is
the
a
exit
lot
to get back to
easier
the
said
safe
than
house.
done.
Our
Because
first showdown
almost
was
all of the
successful.
ones
We now
I've
eliminated
come
our
after
first
were
syndicate
very
leader.
guarded.
We got new items, weapons we can place under
I think
contract,
in the beta,
new reward crate to
I had to shoot them in the
open.
face and go
One
whoop, 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 whoop,
each completed
and just
showdown.
run as
Again,
fast as I
getting
could.
a better item or weapon increases the further you get in your current campaign.
Oh yeah, obviously, like the locations will make a
In
huge
addition to that,
difference.
we also have new unlocks to our safe house, and we also unlock prestige objectives. With prestige objectives, you can add a tougher layer on your missions to get more mercers, if you got the skills. Now it's time to progress in our current campaign to get more mastery, mercers, items, and weapons. The contracts and showdowns in front of us will be harder, so approach with caution. Remember, if you fail or get wounded on a mission, you lose all your equipped weapons and freelancer items and half of your hard-earned mercers. But the campaign won't fail. Territories will, however, be alerted.
That is nice that they do ads, they do intentionally build some leniency in so that you can not fuck up, but make some mistakes and still not completely ruin the campaign.
It's all about high risk, high reward. There are many new ways to explore the world of Assassination with this game mode. New ways to play, new targets to execute,
and
new items to unlock.
Because that is the cool thing of Hitman. Like, Hitman thrives when you fail. When you make a mistake and the systems around you are reacting to your mistakes, that is some of the best Hitman has to offer. Truly it does. So building a mode around that is actually really, really cool. So let's do that.
International crime syndicates have elevated their business into a booming global economy. Dark money,
A
goods and
booming
services
global economy.
crossing borders like never before. Criminal entrepreneurs use next-gen social profiling to recruit from all walks of life, offering irresistible opportunity for personal riches.
Everyone is secretly a criminal. Everyone is secretly a criminal in Hitman world.
Organizational structure, almost impossible to unravel. A spreading cancer of ordinary people doing unspeakable things. No one is above suspicion. Made up of autonomous cells, they are everywhere. All but impossible for law enforcement to do anything about.
I mean, law enforcement is probably the problem,
Justice
for being
are
honest.
but with no names to the contracts. So this time, a little more footwork is needed, 47. Our MO is to identify trusted syndicate members, take them out, and analyze the ripples in their digital footprints. With enough input, we'll be able to track down the leaders and shut down...
We're gonna shut down some syndicates. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna be the Hitmans.
I'll leave you to prepare.
We're gonna be a Hitman. We're gonna fucking kill for the good of society. The sin dictates. Exactly. Exactly. The sin, heartless angel.
Welcome to your safe house, 47. A new center of operation where you can prepare for your freelance missions and collect yourself between assignments. You'll need it, because as a freelancer, rest is a scarce resource. These assignments will prove to be amongst your most demanding yet. It will require skill, creativity, and luck to succeed, as even a single misstep can suddenly end a perfect run. To be blunt, you're on your own from start to finish.
We got no help.
Everything is at stake. I know this is quite a challenge, but if anyone is cut out for this job, it's you. Good luck, 47.
I mean, the ICA has... This is the second time in canon the ICA has blown up. The ICA is prone to blowing up pretty regularly. Actually, it might be the third time, actually, in Hitman series the ICA has blown up. They do that a lot. They do that a lot in Hitman storyline. Because Blood Money, the ICA got liquidated. Arguably Absolution. And Hitman 3. Like, the ICA goes down a lot. It's not a very, very stable organization. I mean, we forget that Blood Money ends with Diana and 47 taking each half of the ICA's assets for themselves. So complete campaigns by eliminating members of crime syndicates. You start the campaign at the mission table. Okay, so let's start. You choose what kind of something you want to pursue by selecting the syndicate contract. You know what? PsyOps sounds fun. Blind, destroy cameras, destroy surveillance. Oh, I can do all this shit. That's fine. These are good objectives. We'll select this as our campaign.
This is your world map, where you can find location intel and choose your next destination. Some assignments are easier than others, so choose carefully.
We only got one right now, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we got a couple. Let's see. One target. No, let's go back. I want to do Sapienza because I'm most familiar with Poison Guard. Okay, so eliminate with a sniper. Take no damage. Let's see. Perfect shooter. Nah, I still want to do Sapienza. I think blinding a target or poisoning a guard seems like... We're going to just ignore the optional objectives, too.
It looks like there are a set of additional objectives listed in the contract. They are optional, but are accompanied by a handsome reward. It might be worth pursuing, 47.
No, this is
where you store weapons obtained on successful missions. However, if you bring them on new assignments and fail, they will be lost.
All right, we got enough to get started.
You're now ready for your next mission. Don't forget your passport. Bon voyage, 47.
Miami's not... I haven't played anything in this mode on Miami, but I can't imagine Miami being too bad. Colorado would kind of suck, though. You're right. Colorado seems like it'd be kind of annoying to do a mission at. But I don't think Miami would be that bad. There are a lot of eyewitnesses, but you can also, like, there's also a lot of blind spots in Miami if you know where you're looking.
It is currently in operation here. Find the target and eliminate. Be careful, 47.
No, this one's pretty... Okay, that's pretty easy. I probably still have... Do we start with the... We don't have the apartment key. That's fine. That's right there. That's not a very... Okay, we do have the key. Oh, this is not a silenced gun. I can't do that. Okay. I think I can take... I think I can take one of these by surprise.
Turning on. Contact.
And we will drag you into the pantry. This should be safe. Dress up as a chef. And... There you are. It's going to be easiest to push him over. Once this guy is out of the way.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the Syndicate. You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you later.
Alright. That wasn't too bad. It's a pretty clean one. I should go for the sub-objectives, but honestly, I will get them if they are convenient. That's how I do most roguelikes. If the objectives are convenient and not too far out of my way, I will go for them. But if they're just something that I have to completely restructure my game plan around, I'm not doing it. At all. If I can mildly convince myself to do an objective, I might. But if it requires me to wholly restructure my game plan just to get one objective done, no. Not doing that. That's how I do any roguelike. Is you have to evaluate whether or not the reward is worth the risk. And in that case, just was not. In the slightest, worth the risk. But that was a completely clean kill. Also, not a bad start to this Freelancer campaign. Not a bad start at all.
Good work back there. The Syndicate took a serious blow, but there is still much work to get done. Recuperate and prepare for your next assignment.
You complete a campaign to unlock hardcore mode. Alright, let's see what else is on our shit list. Okay. Ambrose Island. And Mendoza, Argentina. Honestly, I feel like I'll have more success here in the island. There's 2 targets. Okay, 2 targets. How many here? 1 target. Okay. It probably is the smaller map on the island. Yeah, okay, if the showdown will be on the island at that point... Yeah, I think I actually want to do this Mendoza campaign. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If you're saying that the campaign, the one that I don't choose, is the one that the final mission is going to be on, I 100% want that to be Emperor's Island. 100% want that to be Emperor's Island.
Safe journey, 47.
Ambrose Island's a very tight map. Alright, so... Well, if you fail a showdown, it's game over, right? Even if you, like, didn't fail it before that?
Argentina. We have been informed that the Syndicate is currently in operation here. Find the target and eliminate.
Oh, this is Argentina. Oh, this is a much better map than I was afraid it was going to be. Okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. Oh, maybe I should have done this as my showdown. That's okay, though. That's okay. We're fine. It's all good. Oh, what the fuck do I do here? Because that guy will notice. Turn on this faucet. Well, that was, that kind of sucks. But...
Well done, 47. It'll surely be a blow to the scene.
Oh, this is bad.
I'll be in touch.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I fat-fingered that last one. Oh, well. The gauze suit. That's fine. I lost a gun. That's okay. There are more guns where that came from.
I hope you're okay. You took a few hits back there, but I know you'll be back on your feet. So get well soon, and we can get back to work.
We didn't lose much in that exchange, so that was probably still worthwhile. Mercers. And the suit. It does mean you have they're going to be more alert on the showdown. And we did lose our gun.
Each time you return to the safe house, I'll provide you with a free item. You can only pick one out of 3, so think carefully before choosing.
I mean, it would suck to lose that much money, but also I've lost over 200,000 souls once in a Dark Souls game. I'm fine. That's just the pain of playing one of these kinds of games. Result in filling the entire campaign. Final mission of the Syndicate. Trying to do a showdown mission. Showdown mission, your goals. Identify and eliminate the leader. Okay.
We now know the location of the Syndicate leader. I have provided you with an intel wall to help you keep track of their uncovered identity.
Agenda, secret meeting. They're a dehydrated foodie with earrings, a necklace, a hat, and gray hair. I don't tend to do hardcore in these kinds of games till I'm like really, really confident that I'm capable of it. So I'm probably going to be a while before I'm at the point where I'm doing the hardcore stuff, honestly.
Safe journey, 47.
But you need to beat a campaign before you unlock that in the first place, which I just started this today, so it might be a while to do that.
Welcome to Ambrose Island. We now know the leader's current location. However, as we don't know the exact description, this means you will have to do your own recon. But be careful. They're on high alert. We don't want them to slip away. As to why they are here, well, we know this. They are attending a secret meeting. As for their identity, we know that they have gray hair. They are wearing a necklace. They are wearing
This is a great
and
start.
wearing a hat. We have further intel that informs us that the target suffers from dehydration, and they see themselves
No.
as a foodie. I hope this will help. Don't disappoint, 47. Good luck. You need to
What the fuck?
try to escape. How unfortunate. It rather appears that
Holy shit. Okay. Oopsie doodle.
To the drawing board, 47.
Yeah, that was my bad. I'm learning. I had to relearn how to play this game. It's been a hot minute. No worries. We can just try again. We got time. That wasn't too long. We can try again.